Welcome to the sanctuary. I'm Kyle, and I'm here to tell you never be afraid to step into the pleasure den of the absurd. Now, here in the New York, New Jersey area, in early June 2023, we've recently experienced the smoke of these Canadian wildfires, and it blew into our area, created a haze in the sky with a putrid smell, and it seeped into everybody's houses, and it's finally cleared up. This is like the third day it's been going on. It's rained earlier, so hopefully it tampered some of this stuff down, but Wednesday it was pretty brutal. And for a while I was sneezing, blowing my nose, tasting the burning wood. That subsided, and then I had a coughing fit for a while. And then that subsided, and I felt kind of normal. And but everybody was sharing photos with each other of the haze, taking pictures of their houses and neighborhoods and the skyline and everything. And with this orange haze in the sky, it was they all looked like sort of old-timey photos, from like the late 1800s or something, and then I got to thinking about it, and I was like, well, this is nothing compared to a nuclear winter. I don't want to get too political or whatever, but we are riding a thin line, and we got a lot of maniacs all over the world who are seemingly running the show here, and there's a bunch of equally maniacal pundits on TV who would just fucking love to see a goddamn nuclear mushroom cloud somewhere on the earth, in their lifetime. Oh yeah. Well, to that I say fuck you, and fuck you to anybody that would wish anything upon somebody. And that's why I wanted to turn you on to this movie. Yeah, you think it's going to be all fucking fun and games? Watch this movie. It was produced by the BBC and shown on the air in 1984. And about 15 scientists, helped with. Carl Sagan was one of them. And, if you like docu-dramas, you like love stories, and if you like horror movies, the most fucking horrible movie you could ever want to see, well, you certainly would rather see it on your DVD screen or your TV screen than see it out your window, okay? And if you don't, if you think I'm being kind of hyperbolic about it, well, that's why I'm telling you to watch this movie. Just watch it once; it'll stay with you. It is about a nuclear bomb being dropped on northern England, Sheffield, England. And, before that happens, you sort of get the sense that there's political tensions going on between the U.S. and Russia. Boy, we didn't really get too far from that now, did we? And you're introduced to these characters, and girl gets pregnant by her boyfriend. They agree to get married, and then next thing you know, all hell breaks loose. And in a nuclear winter, the sun will get blocked out for like 10 years. these people were brought back to the medieval times. No electricity, no running water. Everything's gone. People are turning, feral almost, and getting sick, if they're not killed immediately by the blast. They're dying in their homes, getting covered up with a blanket. And people stepping over them, for a few weeks at a time, while they're still in the house. And if they're not scavenging for whatever, you can't grow crops, it's pretty bad. It's pretty devastating. Anyway, this movie, I'll just read the back here. It's the movie that shook the world. And Severin restored it, put it out on Blu-ray. It says in September 1984, it was aired on the BBC and shocked tens of millions of UK viewers. 4 months later, it was broadcast in America and became the most watched basic cable program in history. After more than 3 decades, it remains one of the most acclaimed and shattering made-for-television movies of all time. People magazine called it graphic and haunting. Sure is. Docu-drama about the effects of a nuclear attack on the working class city of Sheffield, England, as the fabric of society unravels. The most terrifying and honest portrayal of nuclear war ever filmed, says The Guardian. Yeah. Watch it. Okay? See what it's like. I don't wish this upon anybody. I don't care where they're from or whatever. Things can be worked out. Unless you got maniacs at the helm who don't give a shit. So that's as much as I'll say about it. But this film is gritty, unrelenting, and so I mentioned before, the girl is pregnant by her boyfriend. Well, the story kind of revolves around her, and I'll just, for not to give any other, not to give any spoilers out, but the film kind of takes place over a period of about 13 years. And the ending is shocking, just like the rest of it. So, in any case, watch this, watch it with your friends, and do your damn best to make sure that this does not happen in real life. It's one thing to see these movies, on a TV screen. It's another to see it out your window. I'll leave it at that. And with that, I'll just say, never be afraid to step into the pleasure den of the absurd. And like, comment, share, subscribe. I thank you for watching.